Hey kiddies, welcome to Geeks and Games. It's time for our first playthrough of a board game. I know you're all excited. We're doing this for International Tabletop Day, and you're going to love it. Today, we are playing Talisman, the Magical Quest game. Now, Talisman is a game that was it was originally created by a company called Games Workshop. I believe that's out of England.
They had a lot of great shit.
They did.
A lot of great stuff in the 80s.
Actually, the first one we played was 2nd edition that was put out by Games Workshop, but the current edition is 4th, which was put out by Fantasy Flight Games. That's what we're going to be playing today.
We got 2nd edition by swiping it from my parents. This game is great. I personally love it. It's one of my favorites. 4th edition, I think they did a really good job on. There was also a 3rd edition. It was crap.
It wasn't crap.
No,
it was just wildly different from the other.
You have to take the life.
You have to take their life?
And then you get a life.
That's not how the old rune sword worked.
Alright, so... Anyway, Chris cheated, doubled up on the killing, and I'm pretty sure he stacked the deck so we got the chaos.
Did not.
The object of the game is to reach the Crown of Command. Go through the Plane of Peril with Talisman clutched in hand, claim the Crown of Command, and slay all opposition. So we'll see if I can do this time on Geeks and Games.
I'm gonna win.
So, we're ready to do introductions. It's not fun to play a game with just Chris. So,
I'll say.
so we got some of our friends here to play with us.
Hello there, Geeks and Gamers. My name's Will, but you can call me Moo. I chose Shrek the Troll. Let me get him into the camera frame here. He is super cool because he is very strong. However, he is a moron and will get killed in any psychic combats. He likes to hang out in the crags, and he regenerates health. He's kind of cool, but he'll probably die early.
What's up, people? I am Reese, and I'm a guy. The character I chose today is the Prophetess, because Brad always wins with her. She's got some cool abilities. One, she's a spell user. Always gets to have a spell. Spells are real rare in this game. Most characters don't get them at all, so the fact that she always gets to have one is real powerful. Second, every time you move to a new location and explore, you draw an adventure card. She can choose to throw a card back once a turn. Both really powerful skills. Brad always clobbers whenever he plays her, so I'm hoping to give him a taste of his own medicine.
Hello, Geeks and Gamers. I am a new guy. I'm James. I will be playing the evil wizard James tonight. We can do a cutaway for introduction. I tip well, and I may have an expletive tattooed somewhere on my body.
Nice.
Alright, if you guys don't know it, it's Brad. And I am playing the Philosopher, who's going to give the Prophetess a run for her money. He doesn't always have a spell, but he does start with a spell. And whenever I land on a Face of Adventure card, I can discard one of them that I don't want to encounter and replace it with another one that I must encounter. Also, if I don't like the spell I'm drawing, I can draw. I can discard and draw again. Besides that, I'm neutral. I start in the city, and I've got some good craft. So I'm going to win.
I didn't like any of my cards. I'm Chris.
That's the fun part of the game. You gotta pick between bad people. Who's it gonna be?
I'm gonna be the thief. Rounded out strength and craft. Probably the coolest thing. Whenever I land on somebody, instead of fighting them, I can just take a gold or an object from them. And whenever I go to the city or the village, instead of purchasing something from the market or the blacksmith, I will be able to just take one item of my choice. So pretty cool stuff. Interesting note. There is no mule in the city or the village, to my knowledge.
You gotta buy
is there?
I think you gotta get a market day, I believe.
We'll find out. So next, change the camera angles. Geeks and Games, stick around.
Oh, I can cast a wizard spell.
Alright.
Who goes first?
So I start by rolling to see how far I can move.
Do we call it? Do we call it as it lies?
We generally don't play off the ground.
All right.
Yeah. So a 3. So I can move 3 squares in either direction. 2, 3, in the woods where I would draw a card, or 1, 2, 3, the plains where I would draw a card. Well, I've been receiving threats from the wizard. So for now, I will start out. Speaking of which, let me see your spell, wizard.
Oh, yes.
Your
Both of them?
spells, yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
They're pretty
The
okay.
cards, the spells.
Freaking
help.
cheater over here. Cheater McGee trying to use the best powers. He's probably
You could call him Munchkin.
going to win.
That's an Easter egg.
That's an Easter egg. We may play it
So
later.
in here says I draw a card, which is an adventure card here. And it is a maiden, a follower who adds 2 to my craft.
Damn.
Excellent.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Great way to start.
Oh, damn. Damn.
And my turn is over. And we go clockwise.
So, wizard,
Damn the clock.
you can figure it out.
Gaming table. My first act as wizard is to increase diplomacy between our groups. I'm sorry for any statements that I may have made while I was becoming a wizard. Sometimes the power gets to the best of us. I hope this will not sour our relationships. All right, so now I roll a die to move.
Yep. Oh, we got the fate points. You can use those to reroll dice for a movement or for a battle.
Don't need to reroll a 4 though. I don't think.
Well, where are you?
Can I just hang out in the graveyard?
No.
No,
you have to move.
Oh, these have things under them. Will I find
Yes.
out what that is when I get there?
That will,
Yep, you can
so
decide.
you can choose. So
go-
you can look ahead.
So you go to the chapel, which if you're evil, you will lose 1 life in the
I
chapel.
was gonna say it doesn't sound like a good place to
In
be.
the forest, you'll roll a d6. On the 1, you are attacked by a brigand with a strength of 4. 2 to 3,
Brigands.
lost. You lose your next turn. 4 to 5, you're safe. Nothing happens. Or 6, a ranger guides you out. Gain 1 craft.
Ooh.
And that's permanent. That stays with you.
Well,
You get another one of those blue token cones.
I don't think I can go to a church during Lent, so the forest it is.
All right. Well, fates. What the?
Is that a
1.
It's a 1.
That's a 1.
You're
Attacked by a brigand with a strength of 4, so this is combat.
Yes, it is.
And
So
it's the person on the left.
the person on your left. So
rolls
I will be
the
rolling
enemy for you.
for the
And
brigand.
since they have a strength, you have to use your strength to battle.
Oh, that's probably unfortunate. I have a strength
Yes.
of 2.
All right. So brigand with a +4. That's a 1. So we got a 5.
Oh!
Yeah.
All right. So that's a dead brigand.
They're totally gonna think that was a setup.
You
But
ambushed
because
them.
it's just the event from the forest and not a card enemy, you don't get to take it as a trophy. Trophies, you stack them up with their value. So if it had been a card with a strength of 4, you'll save that, and then if you get another one later with a strength of 3, that makes 7, and you can trade them in and get a strength cone for your character. And you can do the same thing with craft monsters,
Ooh.
enemies.
But that's only if they come up as a card.
Yep.
Yes, only as cards.
So, does anything else happen now?
No, that's
Oh,
pretty
nope,
much
that-
you.
that's-
So it's time for.
I don't get experience. I don't get loot. What kind of game is
No.
this?
Nope. Didn't kill enough stuff
Well,
that you could take trophies
the
from.
ones are bad.
1. So I'm in the city. I guess I'm going to move to the fields and draw a card. What's in the fields? The Solomon's Crown. A magic object that adds 2 to my craft.
Ooh.
I wonder who died in those fields. Maybe Solomon.
That's brutal.
Yep. It's your turn, thief.
3.
Anybody want to buy a hooch and pass around from the tour?
Good, thank you.
Ring.
Good.
I have obtained me a ring that increases my strength
Yeah,
and my craft by 1.
And I drink Chris's beer.
I would, but it's Miller.
Miller's great.
Put you in the
It's a
cold
light
woods
beer
over
that
here.
still actually tastes like beer.
I bet you think that grits are food.
They are.
No, they're actually delicious.
I get a holy lance.
Man, mad awesome people dying in the fields.
Did you fucking did you roll or what?
Yeah, man.
Shuffle.
Or shuffle? Yeah, that's the word.
Tavern, you can roll and
The-
maybe
the-
get in a fight with a drunken farmer.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
find
tavern really won't do anything for
Be
you
camera
that
guy
the
for a
wish
bit.
can't
Alright.
do, except on a 6, on the D6 roll, a boatman offers to ferry you.
Okay, that actually seems like the best choice.
Roll and see what goes down when you're at the tavern.
We don't have enough women on our demographic.
So my going
Geeks and
for
Games USA.
Going for a 6.
Yeah. There you
Six.
go. Next turn,
Damn.
you gotta cross into the
so
inner region.
instead of rolling
middle
through
region.
next turn, you'll just cross to the temple.
I'm gonna cross and go here.
All right.
All right. I didn't. Oh shit! Talisman, baby, show the camera.
All right.
Show the people. Show the people. All right.
No, he's the new guy.
All right, that's right. If you may only enter the Valley of Fire, which should be over here. If you have one of the fabled talismans.
I will teleport to the chapel.
You've ruined the immersion.
And now I will roll for the chapel.
No roll in the chapel. If you're
No roll.
good. Oh yeah, you can roll in the chapel.
Yeah.
I was thinking of other stuff.
What if I'm good?
If
Healing?
you're good, you can either heal up to your life value for free, or pray.
Or pray, yeah. I want to pray.
Okay.
The 4.
4 ignored.
Ignored, okay.
Your prayers are ignored. Okay, so I am building a raft and crossing the river. I'm going to the ruins, I suppose. I already got a talisman. I don't need to go to the Warlock Cave. So I'll draw a card. If there's I hope it's not a monster because they become super hard. It's a marsh. Will remain here for the rest of the game. Whenever you land here, your strength's 5 or less. You gotta lose a turn. And my strength is 5 or less. But I'm gonna cast a spell. The spell Destruction, which I can't cast at the start because it's not the start of my turn.
Bam!
And I rolled a 2. So, what happens when I go to the desert? Lose 1 turn, then draw a card. Does nothing
You
happen
lose
if I
1
pass
life
through
and
it?
draw a card.
Yeah,
None of you
one
pass
lose
through
one
it.
life.
So the desert is only a problem if I stop there?
Correct.
Well, that seems kind of stupid. No, I would never stop there. All right.
But if you'd have just rolled a 1, then what choice would you have?
I don't roll ones.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
That's
you've
a
ever
good
met me.
strategy.
I roll
That is a
60s.
good strategy.
I roll 20s, and on the occasion I roll a 7. Go ahead and I'm gonna skip that desert. Oh, now I'm at the
Warlock's Cave.
Warlock's Cave. I roll
Yep. What is the class?
6.
What's 6? You see?
Deliver 2 gold.
Got it. Alright, so as soon as you get 2 gold, the Warlock is immediately teleporting you back there, taking your gold, and giving you a talisman.
Ooh. Well, that's nice. I only need 1 more. Say, is anybody want to trade?
Destruction. The marsh. What that does?
Marsh. Standarsh.
Alright.
Marsh the Darsh.
I can remove
Hey,
any
that's not nice.
face-up adventure card from the board, put it in the discard pile.
Let me see that spell. And I said, I'm gonna call that spell. I like the way it looks.
I am going to move
Thank
to
you.
the Oasis.
Need some healing?
I haven't been hurt yet, but there's an evil wizard here. What do you got a helmet, evil wizard?
He
Yeah, I
does.
do, but I've really been more of a neutral wizard. I mean, that's just really like a whole outmoded kind of tag. I thought that we
All
were
right, you're right.
I
You're
thought we
right.
had
You're
evil
right.
equality.
You're right. I will just see what else.
I'm gonna get
fucking maze. God damn it! Ah! The evil wizard
You're
tricked
done.
me.
You're done.
The evil wizard did trick him.
Yeah.
I just want to philosophize.
If
He's
your
like, now you're in a
craft
maze.
is less than 5, you must miss 1 turn. A tenuous truce between the wizard and the philosopher.
Yeah, I can see. I can
You
see
don't
your
agree
view.
with me, but you love that I read a whole bunch of books.
Craft is 2.
Oh, 2. Get tipsy and fight a farmer with strength 3.
Take a drink.
Yeah.
All right, fight
All
that
right.
farmer.
Ah.
Farmer pummeled you.
Calling it his fate, maybe. Calling it spells.
I will do a restoration. Prevent myself from losing a life.
Alright. It's time to start taking
Fields.
fate into my own hands. Somebody remind me about that next turn. Remind me to take fate into my own hands. Go into the fields.
No witch for you?
2 more bags to go!
Go to the village and roll. 2, I believe it's ignored again. That's the 3rd or 4th time being
Yeah,
ignored.
man. No
That's all right.
respect.
At least I
Prophet
get the
gets no
move.
respect. I
They're
think.
Nobody's
just
hearing
losing
ya.
a whole turn.
It gets no respect. No respect.